The world of insects. Undoubtedly, the human mind is limited and incapable of interpreting all the mysteries of the universe. As science advances, it becomes increasingly clear how far we are from a comprehensive understanding of the universe's secrets. It becomes evident that obtaining absolute certainty is not the goal. Rather, the goal is to reflect and contemplate the magnificence and creativity of this universe. In addition to the artistic wonder, we observe another extraordinary marvel in the behavior of creatures, which neither the theory of evolution nor any other theory has been able to explain. These creatures follow a predetermined pattern and carry out commands from which they cannot escape. The instinct for survival is the strongest instinct in all creatures. Despite this, we see many of them willingly face death, fully aware of their fate, to execute a pre-designed plan. For example, the male bee pursues the queen for fertilization, knowing that his life will end after mating. Anyone contemplating the wonders of the universe cannot overlook the world of insects. Insects, which are innumerable in species and classification, are equipped with survival mechanisms, allowing them to endure the harshest conditions. They have survived the Ice Age, which stripped the Earth of life, leading to the extinction of dinosaurs and reptiles. The insect, however, persisted due to its unparalleled endurance and resilience, traits not shared by many other creatures. Insects can survive long periods without food or air. They can endure freezing temperatures and remain frozen without losing life, as well as withstand extreme heat that would be intolerable for humans. Additionally, insects are always capable of adapting and parasitizing any resource to ensure their survival. No rational person can observe the insect world and believe that a living cell, regardless of how many millions of years it has been functioning, could have independently created such wondrous creatures. Among these, 2 insect species have developed into perfectly organized societies, leaving no room for evolutionary theory to explain their physical structure or remarkable behavior. Humans can only bow in awe before the power that created, perfected, and wisely instructed them. A well-organized society like that of ants must have a language for communication and information exchange. Ants secrete a chemical substance in their saliva, which they transfer mouth to mouth. These secretions, which change rapidly and are continuously produced, facilitate communication among ants. Scientists have discovered that the exchange of these secretions is a form of communication between them. The ant's tiny body is a miniature model of any other creature. It possesses intestines, a nervous system, a reproductive system, hormone-secreting glands, a circulatory system, and so on. Ants possess many talents. They construct tunnels, chambers, and storage areas with remarkable architectural precision. They also engage in agriculture and fertilization. In the spring, ants collect the eggs of aphids, small insects that live on the leaves of certain plants, and care for these eggs as if they were their own. When the aphids hatch, they produce a sweet liquid, much like honey. Ants milk the aphids, similar to how humans milk cows, and they herd them like sheep. Some ant species dedicate their entire time to farming. Some dig and plow the soil, while others remove weeds. When a foreign sprout appears, they cut it and carry it away from the farm. By the time the rice grows to 60 centimeters and the grains are ripe, they begin harvesting. A line of worker ants then heads toward the stalks, climbing up and down to gather the rice grains, which they either transport to storage or hand off to another group to be taken to the storage areas. These ants live in underground or above-ground nests consisting of chambers and layers with servants, nurses to care for the sick, and wood-chewing ants that convert wood into a pulp used to build their nests. When the queen lays eggs, the worker ant's first task is to lick the chemical substance that coats the egg, secreted by the queen's glands, thus performing the necessary care for the egg. Ants also have enemies within their own species. Certain ant species raid and plunder others' colonies, stealing eggs that hatch and grow into slaves for the raiders. Thus, it's common to see guards posted at the ant colony's food stores to ward off invaders with human-like behavior. Ants accomplish all of this through instinct and automatic behavior, which substitutes for the intellect and awareness present in humans. There is also an extraordinary type of ant known as the termite. This insect feeds on wood, which contains no digestible nutrients. Scientists were perplexed by this, as it seemed impossible for a creature with a digestive system to survive on such a diet. Eventually, they discovered that the digestive system of every termite hosts microorganisms made up of a single cell that secretes enzymes capable of converting wood into digestible nutrients. No termite has been found without these microorganisms in its digestive system. It is evident that, had these microorganisms not existed from the beginning, termites would have gone extinct after the first generation. Termites also have a unique way of controlling population. When their numbers increase, they consume large quantities of eggs, thus solving two problems simultaneously: ensuring sufficient food for the colony and preventing overpopulation.